For people with breast cancer, the time spent receiving treatment, coordinating care, and traveling to doctor's appointments can be overwhelming. So we are joined by Dr. Julie Nangia and Monica to discuss Monica's experience with breast cancer and how she and her doctors made changes to her treatment regimen that allowed her to spend less time in the clinic. Good morning to both of you.
Thanks for having us.
Well, a breast cancer diagnosis and treatment can be overwhelming. Can you tell us about current treatment options out there?
Yeah, so today I'm here speaking on behalf of Genentech to raise awareness about breast cancer and how it can impact the patient's everyday schedule and life. So a lot of people do not realize that there are many different types of breast cancer, and depending on the type of breast cancer, the treatment options vary. So when you go see your doctor, it's important that patients ask what the stage of the breast cancer is, what type of breast cancer they have, and there's three main types. One is estrogen positive, HER2 negative, so it feeds off hormones. The second type is HER2 positive, and the cancer feeds off this pathway called HER2. And the third type is what we call triple negative positive, where all these markers, estrogen, progesterone, and HER2 are negative. And based on this stage and the type, you should ask your doctor what your treatment options are and what the timeline and schedule will be for that treatment. And that last question is really important because patients really need to know what to expect and how to plan out their everyday life, how it'll impact work and their families.
And Monica, can you tell us about your experience being diagnosed with breast cancer? How has it impacted your life?
Yes, I was diagnosed with HER2 positive breast cancer, one of the most aggressive types of breast cancer. I had a mastectomy and I was receiving chemotherapy for 6 to 8 hours in the hospital. For me, these treatment days were very long and time consuming. While I was in the hospital, I was struggling to juggle my personal life with my work life. So I spoke with my healthcare provider, and they thought that I was a good candidate for Phesgo. That was a shot that was delivered by them, and it takes just 15 to 30 minutes for me to stay in the hospital. This faster administration gives me the possibility to spend more time in my career and my personal life.
And for those who are watching, where can they go to get more information?
Yeah, so what Monica's talking about is a prescription drug called Phesgo, and this is an injection that's given under the skin in the thigh versus through the IV, like a port where a lot of patients get treatment. And you can go to phesgo.com to learn more about the drug, but in general, it's incredibly well tolerated. It's approved to be given to stage 2, 3, and 4 breast cancer that is HER2 positive in combination with chemotherapy. And most patients, the most common side effects are alopecia or hair loss, nausea and vomiting, which is well controlled with medications, diarrhea and weakness. But if you have more questions about this medication or want to know if it's an option for you, I would talk to your healthcare provider about it.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us.
And we'll be right back.